Hey, do you wish you had a group of people you could discuss and learn about movies with? Welcome to Kaden's Movie Club, which is kind of like a book club, but for movies. And today we're announcing the theme and movie lineup for March. There are certain fictional characters that have embedded themselves into our culture. I'm talking about the characters that we keep coming back to again and again across generations. Somehow, these characters resonate with us so deeply that artists are drawn to reimagining and reinterpreting them repeatedly. And audiences are always interested to see how new artists evolve these characters. We all know the basics about the character, so the question then becomes, with each new interpretation, will it be a reflection of modern times, of the artist that's telling the story, or of who we are as a society? We're going to be taking a look at one of those characters, one of my all-time favorite characters in fiction. A character that had his start 87 years ago when he debuted in a comic book on March 30th, 1939. Our theme this month will be Batman.
I'm Batman. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. I'm vengeance.
Now hold on. I can understand if a whole month of Batman might not seem appealing to everybody, but we are going to examine this character from a lot of different perspectives. And I think it's well worth looking at even if you're not necessarily a huge fan. Our collective cultural fascination with Batman goes well beyond superhero movies. He is one of the most prolific fictional characters of all time. He's the most adapted comic book character ever and has been going strong since the 1940s.
Wherever crime raises its ugly head, when the Axis criminals are spreading their evil over the world.
So our question is why? Why do we keep telling and consuming stories about a billionaire that moonlights as a bat-themed hero? So our lineup will be Batman the movie from 1966, Batman from 1989, Batman Begins from 2005, the Lego Batman movie from 2017, and The Batman from 2022. But if that's not enough for you, I'm going to be doing a bonus episode to discuss Batman Mask of the Phantasm from 1993. Just a little extra credit for you guys. With each of these movies, we're going to take a look at iterations of Batman in different mediums and eras. We're going to talk about the filmmakers behind each movie and what they brought to the character. We'll discuss how each version reflects where we were at culturally and how it was received. And by the end, hopefully we'll be able to create the answer as to why we're so fascinated with Batman, but also why we fixate on legacy characters in general. And this week, we'll be starting with Batman the movie from 1966. So let me give you a little intro. This was the first full-length theatrical Batman movie. We're going to see how Batman and this genre of movies started 60 years ago. This will be important so we can see just how much the next entries evolved over time. It was actually based on a popular TV series that was running at the time. The cast is mostly the same from the series, including Adam West as Batman, Burt Ward as Robin, and Cesar Romero as the Joker.
Batman speaking. Warning all of you to brace yourselves for big news.
The biggest.
Tell them, Robin.
Holy superlatives, Batman! Have you heard this one? It'll kill you, Batman!
This is one of the most unique takes on Batman because it's so unapologetically campy. I think sometimes people see clips of this era and assume it looks cheesy just because it's old, but that's not the case. The creators of the show were fully aware of just how goofy they were making the story.
I've got it! Someone Russian is gonna slip on a banana peel and break their neck!
Precisely, Robin. The only possible meaning.
It was on purpose. Tonally, I'd say this is almost in the vein of Airplane or The Naked Gun. And you can tell it absolutely influenced a generation of kids watching it at the time because so much of it was then recycled into the cartoons that were coming out when I was a kid.
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, unite!
So here's some questions to keep in mind while you watch. What elements of a story do you typically associate with Batman? How did this version meet or subvert your expectations? Since this was the first full-length theatrical Batman movie, how do you think this iteration impacted the public's perception of the character? How do you think that played into how later versions of the character were received? What do you personally find appealing in a Batman story? Was this enjoyable for you? Why or why not? I hope you're excited about the movie lineup this month. I'd love to hear what you think about the theme and if you're looking forward to any of the movies. And I'll see you back here on Sunday to talk about Batman the movie. And if you want to stay in the know about Movie Club, you know where to go.